Hello. In continuation with surface areas and volume, today we'll have to discuss about curved surface area, total surface area and volume of a frustum of a cone. Okay. CSA, TSA and volume of frustum of a cone. So let us discuss about the frustum of a cone. What is it? Frustum is a part of a cone. Suppose this is a cone. Okay. And this cone is cut parallel to the top, and this lower portion is removed from it, then this is called the frustum of a cone. Okay. So in frustum of a cone, CSA, TSA and volume, as we discussed that what are the formulae of the CSA, TSA and volume. One formula I am going to derive today, volume of a frustum of a cone. How to derive the volume of frustum of a cone, right? So on the basis of the volume, you can derive surface area and total surface area of a frustum of cone also. So for finding the volume of a cone, let us see. Vertical cone I am making. This is a cone shape. Okay. This is the cone. We are finding the volume of cone. O, A, B, C. Because as I told you that frustum of a cone is a part of a cone. Okay. It's a part of a cone. So this part will be removed, remaining this portion is a part of cone. We will consider the big radius because there are two radii of it. Big radius is equal to capital R and small one is equal to small r. Height of the cone h, and the slant height is not required because we are going to find the volume of frustum of cone. Okay. For finding the volume of frustum of cone, O, A, B, C, it is D, right? For finding the volume of frustum of cone, how to find its volume? Volume of big cone minus volume of small cone. Okay. Volume of big cone minus volume of small cone. Volume of big cone minus volume of small cone. Volume of big cone, the formula of volume of cone is equal to, formula of volume of cone 1 upon 3 pi r square h, 1 upon 3 pi radius, because we are talking about this big cone, so its radius is r, 1 upon 3 pi r square, and h. H means total from O to D. So this I am considering as x. So I write here h plus x. Minus volume of small cone. You leave it this portion. Volume of this cone 1 upon 3 pi r square and x. Okay. Because the height of the cone is x. May I take 1 upon 3 pi common? It is r square h plus r square x minus r square x. Okay. So that means 1 upon 3 pi. This is x and x, again common, r square h plus r square minus r square x is outside. What is this? This is the volume of frustum of cone. In this volume of frustum of cone, one thing x, we want to eliminate this x, okay, while using some concept and putting the value in place of x here, getting the value. Okay. Now you see the figure, triangle DAB and triangle DOC. Triangle DAB and triangle DOC. Two triangles are there. I think both the triangles are similar. It's a common angle, and second, this angle is 90 degree. It is also 90 degree. that is 90. Okay, so this angle 90, it is also 90. By angle similarity, both the triangles are similar. By angle similarity, triangle DAB is similar to triangle DOC, and two triangles are similar, then their sides are in the same ratio. So I write their sides in the same ratio. Small r upon capital R is equal to small this side x upon x plus h. Is that okay? This upon this, so small r upon capital R is equal to this upon this. This means x upon x plus h. Okay. What is the value of x? The value of x is r x plus h upon r is equal to x. But here one thing is, remember, if you are finding the value of x, this x is also there. So better to cross multiply and separate the value of x. Okay. Now to do this, we will cross multiply. When we cross multiply this term, then it is coming rx plus rh is equal to rx. Okay. RH is equal to rx minus rx. So that means RH is equal to, taking x common, it is r minus r. So therefore x is equal to RH upon r minus r. Okay. This is the value of x. This value pi will be substituted here in place of x, RH upon r minus r. Then what happens? R square h plus r square minus r square into, in place of x, this x will be replaced by RH upon r minus r. RH upon r minus r. Okay. Is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h plus a square minus b square, a plus b and a minus b into RH upon r minus r. This r minus r cancel. V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h plus RH multiplied by r, it is small r, capital R h plus r square h. Okay. Now what happened? 1 upon 3 pi, see, V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi. From these three terms, you can see that h is coming common from all small h. So this h is common. Remaining term r square plus r square plus r into r. R square plus r square plus r into r. What is this? This is the volume of frustum of cone. Okay. In the same process, when we found the volume of frustum of cone, you are going to find the curved surface area of frustum of cone. So in place of h, you will consider this as a small l and it is x. And using the same things by angle similarity and all these things, you are getting CSA of frustum of cone, that you are getting pi l r plus r. Okay. So that is the derivation of the formula, how to find the volume of frustum of a cone. Now we are coming to exercise 13.4. Remember three formulae. One is CSA of frustum of cone, that is pi l capital R plus small r, where capital R is a big radius, small r is a small radius, because in a frustum of a cone there are two radii. Okay. Total surface area CSA plus area of upper end plus area of lower end, and third one is a volume, which we have already got it. Okay. But I am writing here, CSA pi l r plus r, TSA pi l r plus r plus pi capital R square plus pi small r square, and volume 1 upon 3 pi h r square plus r into r. Okay. And one more formula which we have not discussed here. This is L, it is small r, it is capital R, here is H. Okay. For finding the slant height, we can use Pythagoras theorem here. And when we use the Pythagoras theorem here, then what we are getting, L square is equal to H square. L square is equal to, this is H square plus, what is this portion? This portion is equal to total R minus this small r. So capital R minus small r, this is R minus R. L square is equal to H square plus R minus R whole square. Okay. This is the relation when we find the value of slant height or height with the help of these other terms. Okay. So these are the formula which would be used in solving questions. Exercise 13.4, taking question number 1. Question number 1. What is it? A drinking glass in a shape of a frustum of a cone of height 14 cm. The diameter of its two circular ends are 4 cm and 2 cm. Find the capacity of the glass. Okay. Glass, bucket, these are in the shape of frustum shape. A drinking glass is in the shape of a frustum of a cone of height 14 cm. Height of the glass is 14 cm. Okay. Height means the plane height here. Okay. The diameter of the two ends, circular ends, are 4 and 2. So diameter is a 4 cm. This is 2. Okay. Find the capacity of glass. We are going to find the capacity means the volume. Volume of frustum of cone 1/3 pi h r square plus r into r. Okay. 1/3 pi 22/7 h, height 14, r square. Diameter is 4, so radius is 2. So this is 2 square. Here's the radius is 1 square plus 2 into 1. Okay. 7 2 ja. It is coming 44/3. Result is 4 plus 1 5 plus 2 7. 7 4 is 28, 2 7 4 is 28, 308/3. And 308/3, what does it mean? 102 whole 3, 6 2. 102 whole 2/3 centimeter cube. Okay, centimeter cube. And they are asking that what is the capacity of it. So if you want to convert into the form of liter, we'll have to divide it by 1000. So it is coming 308/3000 liter. Okay. So this is question number 1. And after question number 1, I am taking a question number 3. In third question, I think everything they are asking: slant height, sheet area, curved surface area, total surface area, and volume. Right? Question number 4 I am taking. Fourth question, in which everything is here. Fourth question: a container opened from the top and made up of a metal sheet is in a form of a frustum of a cone of height 16 cm with the radii of its lower and upper ends are 8 and 20 cm. I'm making a diagram also. Height 16 cm. Height is 16 cm. Okay. Height 16 cm. Radii of its lower and upper ends are 8 and 20 cm. Radii 8 and 20 cm. Okay. Respectively. Find the cost of the milk which can completely fill the container at the rate of 20 rupees 20 per liter. 20 per liter cost. Also find the cost of the metal sheet you make the container at the cost rupees 8 per 100 centimeter square. 8 per 100 centimeter square, and pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. and the container opened from the top and made up of a metal sheet. Okay. This is a container which is opened from the top. This is opened from the top, and so given that the height is 16 centimeter, there are two radii, upper and lower, 20 centimeter, 8 centimeter respectively. 20 centimeter, 8 centimeter respectively. Okay. We are going to find the capacity. That means the milk, it is filled with the milk, and the cost of milk is rupees 20 per liter. So find the cost of the milk, number one. Second, they are asking that what is the area of metal sheet which is used for making this container. If it's a cost of metal sheet is rupees 8 per 100 centimeter square, and use pi is equal to 3.14. Okay, one by one. Number one, we are going to find the capacity of it. That means the volume of frustum of coal. So volume is equal to 1 upon 3 pi h r square plus r into r. V is equal to 1 upon 3 pi. In place of pi, we have to write here 3.14 h 16 r square 20 square plus 8 square plus 20 into 8. Okay. So that means it is coming 1 upon 3 into 3.14 into 16, 400 plus 64 plus 160. 1 upon 3 into 3.14 into 16, and 400, it is 4, 6, 6, 12, 1, 2, 4, 6, 6, 24. Okay. This will be cancelled by 3, 3 2 ja 0, 3, 8. So it is coming 3.14 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 208 centimeter cube. It's a volume. Okay. Cost of the milk rupees 20 per liter. So we are going to find the cost of milk. Cost of milk is equal to 3.14 into 16 into 208. That is coming in the form of centimeter cube. Okay. And it is given that 20 per liter. So first this centimeter cube will be converted into the liter, and I told you a very simplest way, that from the centimeter cube how to convert into the liter, you will divide by 1000. So I am going to divide by 1000. Now this quantity is converted into the form of liter, and the cost of milk is rupees 20 per liter. So that is multiplied by 20. Okay. So what is this? Cost is coming in the form of rupees. Got it? Okay. So let us solve it. Rupees will cancel it. 1 0 cancel. Okay. And after that, rather than cancellation, okay, because it is simply cancelled, so I'll cancel it is 50. After that, 104, it is 25, and now it will not be cancelled. Okay. So if it will not be cancelled, then what should be done? I think better to do one thing. This 208 I am writing as it is. Simply I am cancel only one thing. Actually this is the procedure. It is 208 upon 1000 multiplied by 20. I am cancel only this. Upon 100 is there. Now start multiplying them. Okay. 208 multiplied by 2, it is 416. 416 and 3.14 multiplied by 16. Okay. 16 4 ja 64, 6, 16 1 ja 16, 6, 22, 2, 48, 350. 5028, 50.28 multiplication of these two, and it is coming 416. 416. Okay. 6 4 ja 24, 2, 6 2 ja 12, 12 2 14, 1, and 6 5 ja 30. After that 4 2 0 5, and then 4 4 ja 16, 4 2 ja 8 1 9, 0 4 5 ja 20. 4 8 8 1 9, it is 9 8 0 2, 20899. It is coming 2089984 upon 100. Okay, upon 100. And I have missed one decimal also, because after decimal there are two places. So one decimal is coming here, right? And upon 100, so this decimal will be shifted two places here, 208.99. 208.99. That means amount rupees 209 approx. Okay, 209. This is one answer, we got it, 209. After this, so this is the way by which the calculation becomes easy. You will not cancel this 100 by other terms. Okay, simply you will remaining 100 as it is, and after that you will put the decimal. That is first part. Second part is we are going to find the cost of metal sheet. So for finding the cost of metal sheet, first of all, we are going to find the area of metal sheet required for it. Area of metal sheet. Area of metal sheet is equal to CSA of frustum of cone plus area of base, because it is open at the top. CSA of frustum of cone. CSA of frustum of cone plus area of base. Okay. CSA of frustum of cone, the formula of CSA of frustum of cone, pi L R plus pi R square. Okay. Pi 3.14 slant height. Now here the slant height is not given. So first of all we will find the slant height of it. Okay. How to find the slant height? For finding the slant height, as I told you, this is slant height. L square is equal to 16 square plus, this is 8, up to here it is 8, 20 minus 8. What is this? It is 12. So 8 square, may I write here 8 square plus 12 square. Oh, sorry, 16 square plus 12 square. So 16 into 16, 6 is that 256 and 144. What is coming? 400. So therefore L is equal to 20 centimeter. So 3.14 into 20. Okay. R plus R. 20 plus 8. And plus pi R square 3.14 into radius, small radius 8 square. Okay. How to solve it? 3.14 common. It is left 28 multiplied by 20, 560 plus 3.14, 8 8 is 64. Okay. So 3.14 multiplied by 560 plus 64, 4, 6, 6, 12 and 5, 1, 6. Okay. 3.14 multiplied by 624. 624 multiplied by 314. 4 4 is 16, 1, 4 2 is 8, 1, 9, 6 4 is 24. 4, 2, 6, 3 4 is 12, 3 2 is 6, 1, 7, 6 3 is 18. So it is coming 6, 9, 4, 13, 4, 6, 8, 1, 9, 13, 2, 15, it is 9 and it is 1. 1, 9, 5, 9, 3, 6. What is coming? This is coming, this means it is 195936 and decimal after 2. 1959.36 centimeter square. What is it? It is centimeter square. 624 multiplied by 340. 4 was 16, 1, 4 to the 8, 1, 9, 6 4 is 24, 4, 2, 6, 3 4 is 12, 6 1 7, 6 3 is 18, 4 6 13, 6 8 1 9, 13 2 15, 8 1 9 1. Okay. So what is this? This is the area of metal sheet. Okay. Area of metal sheet. After finding the area of metal sheet, we have to find the cost of metal sheet at the rate of rupees 8 per 100 centimeter square. Okay. So now for finding the cost of metal sheet, Now this portion I want to rub it, the volume, you are aware of it. Okay, now you are going to find the cost of metal sheet. Cost of metal sheet is equal to 1,959.36 centimeter square. Cost of metal sheet is rupees 8 per 100 centimeter square. So that means multiplied by 8 upon 100. 8 per 100, 8 upon 100. Okay. Multiplied by, we are not going to cancel it now, simply multiply it by 8. 8 6 ja 48, 4, 8 3 ja 24, 24 plus 4 28, 2, 8 9 ja 72, 72 plus 2 74, 7, 8 5 ja 40, 47, 4, 8 9 ja 72, 72 plus 4 76, 7 and 8 1 ja 8 7 15. Okay. Upon 100 after decimal there are two numbers. Okay. This is amount rupees. So 15674.88 divided by 100. So decimal will be shifted here. 156.7488 and the approximate is 157. Okay. So what is the answer? Answer, the cost of metal sheet is rupees 157. Okay. So multiply 8 6 ja 48, 4, 8 3 24, 28, 2, 9 72, 74, 7, 8 5 ja 40, 47, 4, 8 9 ja 76, 7, 8 7 15. Okay, so now there are two answers. One is 209 approximate and one is 157 approximate. Okay. So in this question you have observed one thing, that you have got the slant height, you have got the curved surface area plus area base, capacity, cost, everything. Okay, so this is the backbone question of this exercise. If you solve this question, so I think this is the entire revision of the first term of a cone part. Okay. After that, one more question I want to take from this exercise is also very important question this is question number 5. Okay, fifth question. What is it? A metallic right circular cone 20 centimeter high and whose vertical angle is 60 degree. Vertical angle is 60 degree. What do you understand by vertical angle? This angle is a vertical angle. This complete angle 60 degree. A metallic right circular cone 20 centimeter high, height of it 20 centimeter, okay, and whose vertical angle is 60 degrees, cut into two parts at the middle of its height by the plane parallel to its base. It has been cut by the middle, by the parallel plane. It has been cut. Okay, that means there is a 10 and this side also it is 10. Got it? If the frustum so obtained be drawn into a wire of diameter 1/16 centimeter, find the length of the wire. Okay. So let me explain you what's the meaning of question. This is a frustum having a vertical angle. Vertical angle, that means this angle of the cone is equal to 60 degree. Height of it is 20 centimeter. It has been cut by a plane parallel to the base at the middle. And whatever the frustum so obtained is to be drawn in the shape of the wire. So diameter is 1/16 centimeter. Diameter is 1/16 centimeter. Okay, find the length of the wire. Okay, so one thing, first of all, this portion is removed from it, and that is a frustum of cone part which is to be molded, and from that a wire has to be drawn. Okay. We'll consider that the capital radius r, small one is small r, O, A, B, C, and it is D. In this question, one thing you have understood, that whatever this volume of frustum of cone which is to be converted into the form of a wire. Okay, because this line says, if the frustum so obtained be drawn into a wire. If the frustum so obtained be drawn into a wire, that means this frustum is to be converted into the form of a wire, and you know that wire is always in the shape of a cylindrical shape. Okay, so volume of frustum of a cone is equal to volume of wire. This condition is given. Volume of frustum of cone is equal to volume of wire. Volume of frustum of cone, what does it mean? For finding the frustum of cone, we know we need, one is a height of frustum of cone, and second 2 radii. Okay, but we don't have capital R, small r, only height we are having 10 centimeter. So first of all, we'll try to find out the capital R and small r with the help of this semi-vertical angle. Okay, and then after that we'll use the formula volume of frustum of cone is equal to volume of wire. For finding the volume of frustum of cone, in triangle OAB, this triangle I have taken, in triangle OAB, because the vertical angle is 60. So what is the semi-vertical angle? Half of it. So this angle is 30. Because cone, both the sides are equal, it is an isosceles triangle. And if isosceles triangle, when we draw the perpendicular isosceles triangle, so it divides the base into 2 equal parts. It is 60, therefore 30 and 30. In triangle OAB, this angle is 90 degree because it is a parallel to the base. Okay, it is a right circular cylinder, cone, sorry. So 90 degree is there. In triangle OAB, we are using introduction to trigonometry for finding one side because angle is given. So the opposite side of theta is equal to perpendicular. Here is a base, and that is hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon base is 10. So may I use here tan 30 perpendicular upon base. Tan 30 is equal to, what is perpendicular? Opposite of 30 is r. Perpendicular upon base is 10. So the value of tan 30 is 1 upon root 3 by the trigonometric table is equal to r upon 10. Therefore r is equal to 10 upon root 3 centimeter. This we got the small r. Now in triangle ODC, tan 30 is equal to, now in this triangle ODC, you forget that part. In triangle ODC, it is a perpendicular and here is a base. So perpendicular r, base is 20, total 20. 1 upon root 3 is equal to r upon 20. This means r is equal to 20 upon root 3 centimeter. Now we got small r, capital R both as given. Volume of frustum of cone. Frustum of cone is equal to volume of wire. Volume of frustum of cone, pi h, height of the frustum 20, 10. Height of the frustum is 10. Pi 1 upon 3 pi h, r square, capital R square. So that means it is, first I am writing a formula. Okay. Volume of frustum of cone 1 upon 3 pi h, r square plus r into r is equal to volume of wire. Wire is always in the shape of cylinder. Pi r square h. Because this r and r different, so r1 I am taking this one. Okay. Now putting the value 1 upon 3 pi h 10 frustum, capital R 20 upon root 3 whole square plus 10 upon root 3 whole square plus 20 upon root 3 into 10 upon 2, 3. These are the values r square plus r square plus r into r is equal to pi r1 square. Radius, the diameter of it is given that 1 upon 16 centimeter. Diameter of the wire is 1 upon 16. Therefore, the radius is 1 upon 16 upon 2. 1 upon 32. So, pi 1 upon 32 square into h. Which h? This is the height or length of the wire. Okay. 1 upon 3 pi h. 20 square, it is 400 upon 3, 100 upon 3 and 200 upon 3 is equal to pi 1 upon 32, 32 into 32, 1024 into h. Okay, pi and pi cancel. Pi and pi cancel. It is 10. See, taking LCM is 3. 400 plus 1, 500 to 700. So, I write here 700 upon 3 multiplied by 10. So, 1 upon 3 into 10 into 700 upon 3. Okay, total 700 upon 3 is equal to 1 upon 1024 into h. Okay, so therefore, the value of h is equal to 700 multiplied by 10, it is 7,000. 7,000 multiplied by 1024 upon 3 3s are 9. So h is equal to, multiply this, 1024 multiplied by 7, 7 4s are 28, 2, 7 2s are 14, 2 16, 7 1s are 7, 1 2 3 upon 9. So therefore h is equal to 71,68,000 divided by 9. So when I divide it by 9, 7168000 7168000 divided by 9. Okay, what is coming? 9 8 ja 72, 9 7 ja 63, 8 6, 9 9 ja 81. It is 5, 8, 9 6 ja 54, 4, 0, 9 4 ja 36, 4, second 0, 9 4 ja 36, 4, third 0, 9 4 ja and then 0.44, going on continuous. Okay, so h is equal to 796444.444. What is this? This answer is coming in the form of centimeter. It is in the form of centimeter. With the too much centimeter, 7,96,444.44 centimeter to be converted into the form of meter. So in 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, decimal will be shifted 2 places. So it is coming 7964.44 meter. And if 7,964 meter to be converted to the form of kilometer, so in 1 kilometer there are 1,000 meters. 1 2 3 7.964 kilometer. So what to write here? 7.964 kilometer. What is it? This is the length of the wire. Okay, so this is the end of exercise 13.4. now one exercise is left, that is optional exercise. So in my next lecture we'll have to discuss about the optional exercise. Okay, till then, bye, thank you, and thanks for watching my channel.